Alright, and welcome back for some more easy blues harmonica. And I'm really feeling inspired by this Quist backing track. It's a nice slow blues in G, really fun to play along with. And I sort of thought I wanted to try and talk about, like, how would I play a solo over this sort of track? And, obviously I've been playing in bands for a while. I've got lots of, background information and things that I can sort of use to make up a solo. So I wanted to try and describe that to people because for me, the biggest challenge when I was starting out was always, what do I play? And I always wanted people to tell me what to play. And usually they sort of wouldn't. They'd sort of try and like describe things or say, what do you feel like playing? And for like a lot of the time I was like, so, I don't know, tell me something. So I'm going to try and describe how I do this, like how I made this sort of thing up. So I think the first thing to do though would be to actually sort of play the solo. Now this is a slow blues. Slow blues get played a lot on open mics, and if you're doing this sort of thing at an open mic, you'll tend to find that a lot of people will jump in. Like everybody wants to play, nobody wants to leave sort of like a lot of space. Now this is a very slow blues, and I want to do this as a very like sort of slow solo as well. And I'm going to use the blues scale, so and let's just have a listen first. 2, 3. Make that up? Well, I used some classic blues and I used this lyric. They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday is just as bad. Super classic song, Howling Wolf, if you want to hear an awesome version. Willie Dixon wrote this, he wrote all the good blues. And they call it Stormy Monday, Tuesday is just as bad. Okay, so we're coming to our 5 chords, so normally it'll say something a little bit different, and what it says is, and you know Wednesday is worse, Thursday is also bad. Classic lyrics. Just gotta wait for the turn around to finish. Cool, so I had a really blank canvas coming up to this, and it's hard to sort of just put an idea out over like, something blank. So yeah, that's what I did. I sort of thought, okay, I've got a nice slow blues. What sort of slow blues songs do I know? As a helicopter flies overhead, excellent. And I thought, well, Stormy Monday's like super classic song. And with those lyrics, like they call it Stormy Monday and Tuesday's just as bad, I thought, okay, how do I copy that on the harmonica? So they call it Stormy Monday. So I'm all the way up on hole 6 because it's fairly loud, fairly big statement. And really I'm just copying the phrasing of the singer in my solo. And I'm utilising the harmonica, the scale, the minor pentatonic scale, the blues scale, to sort of capture those notes. And I'm also using a little bit of sort of experience because like I know that 6-hole blow, 5 draw, 4 draw, that's always like a nice sort of lead up to a nice big sort of statement. So they call it Stormy Monday, Tuesday's just as bad. Bah. Again, another classic sort of lick that you hear a lot on harmonica, like whole 4-blow, 2-draw, half-step bend, 2-draw. Got my 4-draw in there as well as my 4-blow. But to get like the random notes and sort of put them together is, again, I use that phrasing. So I should keep it at the same sort of tempo rather than speeding it up, or it'll get a little bit sort of confusing. So they call it Stormy Monday. They call it Stormy Monday. But Tuesday, it's just as bad. Yeah, that's right. And it just repeats all the time. They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. So just go. They So that gives you an idea. You don't have to copy my notes super closely, but give an idea of that phrasing. And now then the change is, because like how blues sort of works is, Winston Marsalis says blues is call and response, and the response is complicated. And I wanted to use this because like Willie Dixon wrote this very, very classic blues. People have got a super good idea of how this is. You make a statement. You make a statement again with the chord change. It sounds a little bit different, but it's still the same statement twice. Then the 5 chord comes in and you've got your reply, which is Wednesday's worse and Thursday's also bad. So let's run through this again. So you can play it as a solo just straight off, like you've got your Stormy Monday lyrics in your head then, so you can play it there. Or if the singer sets it up first, then you just play the solo again. And you'll hear there's a lot of space in this. So like I don't need to jump in and fill up every moment of the song. In a live band setting, I've got a band to do that. So people are sort of beginning to go, they call it Stormy Monday, and Tuesday's just as bad. Yeah, they call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. And then Wednesday is worse, and Thursday's also bad. Here, like you're filling around it. That's like a very classic sort of harmonica singer combination like that. So as soon as the singer stops, you're filling in, setting back up for when the singer comes in. But you don't have to put all that sort of stuff in there. It works just fine like this. Call it Stormy Monday, and Tuesday's just as bad. Got your heart out, play along, a little bit of blues scale, all works. Because they call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. And then Wednesday is worse, Thursday's also bad. Just keep the lyrics in your head, play it on the harmonica. Use the phrasing like a singer. Leave space for the rest of the band. You want to fill in around the singer? Well, I'll finish it off for you. Well, the eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I play. Singer's gonna come back in. Yeah, the eagle flies on a Friday, and Saturday I play. Sunday I go to church, I get down on my knees and pray. Yeah. In your head, play along, just like the singer. Same again. And the end. So yeah, super cool. So easy way to like think of a solo is to refer to the singer's lyrics. Very rare for like a blues song, like, you know, to not have any lyrics at all. Instrumental blues, they'll have a really strong melody as well. Think of something like Cristo Redeemer, Charlie Musselwhite, you know, strong melody, easy for the people to like sort of sing along and understand what you're doing. So yeah, get out there, have some fun.